Hey, welcome to Super Social Club. I'm Jeremy. Today I'm counting down my top 5 Scotch whiskies for the intermediate drinker. So let's say you've been through those beginning Scotches. You've had the Glenlivet, Glenfiddich, Highland Park Macallan, Ardbeg, blends, whatever it may be. You're ready to branch out, broaden your horizon, reach out to something that has a little more complexity, a little more uniqueness in the flavor profile, but stuff that you need all that beginning Scotch under your belt to appreciate the subtle differences and uniqueness and what makes these Scotches different from other maturations that you've had before. I've assembled a list of 5 whiskeys that I think you're really going to like. None of them are going to break the bank. Yes, they are on the next tier up in pricing, but nothing's over the top, so let's get into it. So in no particular order, but first up on my list, Springbank 12 cask strength. Absolutely love this whiskey. A combination of ex-bourbon and sherry matured casks. Each batch is a little bit different. They use a different combination of those two whiskeys. This one's bottled at 56.5% ABV. I reviewed this in full. You can check it out here. But we're a good combination of like mineral coastal notes mixed with like heavy sweet dessert notes. And then you get that Springbank funk, that like salt, brine, peat, oak combo that just, you wouldn't think it goes well together, but it's so balanced and everything just works in harmony with this bottle. And you know, Springbank fans are Springbank fans for life because you try some of this stuff and you're just kind of blown away by the profile, the uniqueness, the complexity of these whiskeys. Really, really awesome stuff. I gave this one 88 out of 100, and for $100 US at Total Wine, great price. Definitely recommend picking it up. Next up, Leash 14-year-old. Love this whiskey. I can without a doubt say it is my favorite 14-year-old Scotch that I've ever had. Again, I reviewed it. You can check it out here. Click the link. It will open up a new tab. You can watch it later. 46% ABV. The viscosity you get is absolutely amazing on this. You get all these awesome tropical fruit notes. Like it's like a tropical fruit salad. Papaya, mango, cantaloupe, all kind of with this like waxy kind of undertone that kind of embodies all of that. Really, really good stuff. And then on the finish, you get this like smoked honey note that's just very, very delicate and very, very nice. Great, great stuff. I scored this 89 out of 100. And for $65 US, you cannot go wrong with that price. Absolutely must have in your bar for sure. All right, heading back to Campbelltown for this Kilkerran 12-year-old. If Springbank and Old Pulteney had a malt baby, this is the result of it. It shares that kind of like coastal salty note to it, but then it's got caramel, it's got fruit and honey, and then the finish, this like sweet and sour finish is really, really nice on this one. This is done the right way, 46%, non-chill filtered, no added color. I have not done a formal review of this yet, but I would score this thing 87.5 out of 100. And for $70 US, definitely worthwhile taking a risk on. Absolutely great stuff. Lagavulin 12 cask strength. These come out in yearly releases. This is the 2017 version. A lot of people's favorites, and I would agree because this is a campfire smoke bomb. If you like your peated Scotch to lean more towards that campfire smoke versus that like medicinal peat, I think you're gonna like this one a lot. Refill ex-bourbon casks really kind of shows that like distillate character in this. You do get a lot more of that house style Lagavulin distillate coming through on this than you would maybe the other expressions. But then you get that combo with like the fruit notes, the apples, lemons, pears, vanilla kind of runs through the whole thing. And then that finish, spicy, peat, campfire smoke, absolutely great stuff. I have not reviewed this one yet. I would score it 88 out of 100. For price, 140 US dollars. More expensive than the rest of this lineup, but worth it in my opinion. I have seen it cheaper in other places. You're probably asking yourself, why is this more money than the 16-year-old? Limited availability, cask strength, but I think it is worth the price increase in my opinion. Great, great stuff. Last but not least, Balvenie, 15-year-old single barrel sherry cask. This one's bottled at 47.8% ABV. Balvenie does not chill filter or add color to their single barrel stuff. All the awesome sherry notes you'd expect in this. Prunes, figs, dates, that chocolate note in here is really, really nice. But what makes this one stand out for me is that carrot cake note that I get on it. Imagine the best carrot cake you've had. Take out that carrot flavor, and what you're left with is that cinnamon allspice combo. This does it amazing. Absolutely love this whiskey. The first time I had it, fell in love with it. Obviously, I haven't opened this one yet, but the one I reviewed previously, I gave 89 out of 100 to. That review was when I used to review for Toronto Whisky Society. I can link to the description in below for that. But super awesome whiskey. Love the sherry stuff. $125 US dollars for this. They are kind of going up in price. I think I paid 105 for the previous one. They are going up, but definitely still worth it. 125 I think is still a good price USD for this. So there you have it. There's the lineup. Let me know what you think. Have you tried some of these whiskeys? What are your thoughts on them? Give me 1 or 2 whiskeys that you would add to the list that you think would be perfect for the intermediate drinker. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one. Cheers.